Searching came out in fall of 2018. This is a very well acted movie led by John Cho and Sarah Sohn. John Cho is a father who needs to find his daughter, Sarah Sohn, who has been lost, and he needs to use her social media, her electronics, her pictures, etc., to try and find her. And as he goes through this process of tracking down his escaped or lost or runaway daughter, whatever it is, I guess he has to come to terms with the fact that he doesn't know much about his daughter and with the current family situation after there's a death in the family. And it follows one punch up with another. You're just constantly going to be on the edge of your seat. I would say it got an 8.3 out of 10 on my scale. Go see it if you haven't seen it yet. That's the quick cut. All right, let's talk about this actual movie, though. Interesting movie in terms of how it was filmed through you watching the screen. It's implied what the thoughts are throughout the scene. You just get to see the actions, which, I mean, it's interesting direction, I guess. Don't say it, show it. Is that an interesting movie? And for sure, just between the relationship, the revelations that the characters have as a father goes through the process of tracking down his daughter, and everyone that he knows, everyone that she knows, is a potential culprit for her disappearance. And it really eats at him throughout the movie, and you can see this character arc and his thoughts becoming more and more, I guess, less and less trusting of everyone that he sees as he starts to panic over the days that she's gone. I was almost on the edge of tears when not only has his daughter escaped at one point in the movie and is potentially very, very likely dead, he actually has to collect all the videos for her funeral. And not only does he have to deal with the death of his daughter at this time after his wife has passed away, but he has to come to terms with the fact that his daughter, through this investigation of trying to find her, which failed, never liked him. And just, it seems like, at least at this point in this point in the movie, all is lost, and he's looking and has to delete, or wants to delete, all the good memories of him as a father with this young child, because he ended up leading to her demise because he couldn't admit that he couldn't address the death in the family. And that is just a scary thought in general, I guess, is what this is, a kind of a worst case scenario for what can happen when there is a death in the family and there's grief, but there's no time to grieve because nobody wants to grieve. Especially in a family, when you're the father figure, sole father figure, you want to try and say everything's going to be okay and we'll make it through it. And sometimes it's just easier to not talk about that. And this is a movie that kind of shows you that if you do keep all your skeletons in the closet, and if you don't address conflict, there will be more conflict, probably more dramatic prices to pay after that happens. Like I said, direction is good. Interesting direction with the way they filmed from the computer screen, and transition between scenes was flawless. There was that point in time where he actually, that's where I decided that this was a great movie. He deletes and comes to the understanding of what really has happened and what he has been the cause of for his daughter. And right after that, there's new information and punch followed up by punch. It does not let you go for the whole third act of this movie. And that's really my favorite type of detective thriller, for sure. Since it does juggle so many themes effectively, you can walk away with a few different takes on this movie. It's definitely one that encourages film discourse. It's great. For me, it was the main thing was the connection between a father and a daughter in grief. Even the subplots where you're talking about these a mother whose her rationality is to protect her child. It's very much a motherly protection that goes on throughout this entire movie, even after the mother passes away, and the family that we're dealing with the whole time, he has to take over that role. I'm sure I missed some stuff here. It's still, this is my first actual review of a movie, so let me know what was good about it, what I missed, what I should talk about next time, and if I just am completely off on this movie review, if it sucked, let me know, because I do want to get better as this process goes along. But 8.3 out of 10, great movie, running for one of the top movies of the year. I'm sure it'll win something, and check it out if you haven't seen it. Subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you want to do.